My S24 Ultra felt like any other device until I discovered some hidden tips and tricks which are not commonly mentioned in videos, articles, or blog posts. So in this video, I'll share with you what are some of these features so that you can use it and implement it right away. So we just start off with the calendar app. Let's head into it. So over here, we have the monthly view of the calendar. We just tap on the top left and we tap on the settings icon. We'll turn on the weather forecast here and the information will be displayed in your calendar. So we have the temperature as well on the left. So let's say we tap on the next day, we'll have the temperature highs and lows as well as the forecast. So if we just pull down the calendar a little, we can see the forecast up to the next 7 days. Now let's move on to the next feature where I'll show you how you can add an event into the 16th of January all in one go. So we'll just tap on the text box below and we'll key in the information of our event, which is a birthday party. Okay, and it'll be taking place at 8 p.m. So we'll just submit this event and there you go. We have the event being created and the time has also been indicated over there. By default, the time period is 1 hour, but if you like to extend it or shorten it, you can do so as per to your schedule. Okay, now let's move on to the next feature. This time around involves the use of edge panels. Okay, we just search for it. Okay, this one, we just tap on it. Okay, we'll select this. And edge panels are essentially those sidebars that you have over here where it allows you to navigate to different apps. So just take for instance the first app, we just tap on it. So you can immediately draw something very quickly. And we just close it for now. And you are free to select any of the apps that appear on the bar over here. You have YouTube, you have Chrome. If you want more, you can also look for those that have been pre-installed on your device. Okay, so if you want to customize this look, you can also add in, remove some of these apps that are appearing on your sidebar. Okay, so we'll just head back. Right now, it's just limited to apps. If you select panels over here, you can actually select the people tab, tasks, weather. So I'll just go with the reminder panel and you can see how it looks like. Okay, we'll just swipe left and there you go. We have the reminders panel over here. You can add new reminders if you want to. And if you want to have a look at some of the existing reminders, there is an option for you to do so. So if the panels here are not to your liking, you can also head over to the Galaxy store to check out some of the available ones. Here is where we have the top panels. There are also some that are paid. So it just depends on whether you want to pay the additional money to use these panels. So these are free ones where you can just download and use it right away. Okay, now I'll just head back. And in terms of customization of that handle, you can also do so here. If you want to put it on the right, you can do so, left as well. In terms of the color, generally I like to put it at red because it's more visible on the side. If you also want to set up the transparency and size, you can do so. If you increase the size, it just lengthen the sidebar. Okay, now that we have set up the sidebar, we're just going to move on to the next feature. We'll search for edge. Okay, this time it won't be the panels, but more of the lighting style. Okay, we just tap on edge lighting style over here. So this is the customization that we're going to make on how our messages will display. If you go for glitter, then you have this very nice animation at the side. Let's also try the heart effect. So this is a simple one. Let's try something else. We can go for spotlight. Okay, let's try this. So it's just a beam of light at the top. How about some color changes? We can go for red as well. There you go. So the beam is also red in this case. There are also other advanced settings that you can set. For instance, transparency and duration. If you want to make it longer, you can do so over here. For now, I'll just keep it as it is. Okay, we'll head back to our home screen. And I'll show you how you can add beautiful widgets onto your home screen. Okay, we'll select this. And there are some very useful ones. For instance, this countdown widget. Okay, I'll just pull it to the other page. Okay, over here, and we'll just tap on it. So we're going to select the event that we are going to count down to. In this case, it's a birthday party, the event that we created earlier. So it actually tells us that, okay, there is 1 day left. If you change the event itself, then the number of days left will change accordingly. Okay, let me share with you another widget that I find very interesting. It will be under Notes. Okay, let's look for it. Okay, this one. And we'll select this note creator. And we'll just take one of these to a new page. I'll just drag it along. Okay. And I like this widget very much, especially the voice icon at the end. Because when I tap on it, it actually starts recording for me and also opens up the Notes app. So it's very seamless, I would say, especially when I want to record someone speaking and also want to take some notes. This is very, very handy. Okay, I'll just head back and just look at some of the other options. So you can tap on this text icon and it pulls up the Notes app along with the keyboard. So you can start typing right away into this Notes app. So these are some of the features that you can use along with these widgets. Okay, now let's move on to our next feature. We just tap on Gallery. So I'll show you how you can organize your photos. Over here, we have two very similar photos. So if you just tap on the three dots at the top, this one, you can actually group similar images. So in other words, it actually helps put together images and it organizes your gallery altogether. So if you just tap on this, it actually shows you the two photos that have been grouped together. So if you want to select the best shot, you can also select this. So this feature will definitely help if you have many similar photos in your gallery and help you to organize and kind of declutter it. So now let's move on to the next feature, which involves the calculator. Okay, we'll select this and we'll head over to the tip tab. So we just key in a subtotal amount. For instance, let's go for $50. And if you need to pay some tips, you can also select it over here. If the tip amount is 11, we can go for it. And if the total number of packs is 12, you can also change it. So the total amount that each person has to pay is below. This is especially useful if you are dining out with your friends and you're looking to split the bill. Okay, now let's move on to the final feature. I will show you how you can hover around paragraphs of text very easily. So I'll just tap somewhere in the center over here. Okay, and on the keyboard, I will select the spacebar and hold it in. So I can move up or move down, right or left. So this is very easy when it comes to moving around large paragraphs of text. So this is the end of the video and I hope you like it and I will see you again.